Going on, guys? Acclaimed Sheepdog here today, and today I'm going to be giving you a full tour of my fire department. I've been at this fire department since last February, so it's over a year now, so this is where I've been. Okay, like I said, I've been at this fire department for a year now. This is our ladder truck. This is our, what you would call, main piece. We're a truck company first off, but we do have an engine and other couple pieces of equipment. Our fire department covers Fraser Township area. There's 2 Fraser Township fire departments in this township. We are Fraser number 2. We are a private department. Years ago, a bunch of guys took their life savings and bought a bunch of fire trucks, and we've been here ever since. So our property is privately owned. Our trucks are privately owned. It comes with its being privately owned comes with its goods and its bads. The bads is that we don't have funds readily coming from the township. They don't like to assist us as much. We are 100% fundraised by ourselves. All the equipment you see is paid for by us and financed by us. So as you saw, this is our ladder truck. Okay, like I said, we are stationed 160 in Allegheny County, Fraser Township number 2. We're about 15 minutes north of Pittsburgh. If you make a couple turns, you can get on to Route 28 and head towards Pittsburgh. We cover vast majority types of land. We cover suburban area, we cover rural area. Our station is right in the middle of where we cover different kinds of land, so we have to have different kind of vehicles. We do have some high rises and some large houses, so we have a ladder truck to cover large houses and the small amount of high rises we have. We have an engine because we have to be the first engine company in our own district because our ladder truck does not have a pump. It is a ladder truck only. No water in this truck whatsoever. For the rural area, we have brush trucks to fight brush fires, so we have a dedicated brush truck and we have an ATV. This here is our ladder truck. This is a Sutphin. I'm not sure on the model. It is a front mounted with a bucket in the rear. Like I said, this has no water in it, no pump. It is 100% a ladder truck. So if we have to run master streams out of our bucket, we have to hook in directly to a hydrant, but most of the time, all the time actually, an engine will hook up to a hydrant and an engine will hook up to us for us to run our master stream. So when we run our master stream, it's 100% manual. We don't have any type of pump on this vehicle. Now we run this ladder truck for high rises, large houses, but we don't run this in our own district. We have another truck that comes into a district because we have to run an engine into our district because, like I said, there's no water. And if you don't have water and you're the first arriving at a house fire, that's a big issue. So us not having a pump kind of defeats the purpose of us being a ladder truck company, but it's something that we have to do. So here's our ladder truck. I'm not sure on the year, but it is a front mid-mounted with a bucket on the back. Come to Job Town with me. So here's our ladder truck. Here's the inside. We have 4 seats for 4 masked men in the back for interior operations. A ladder truck is mainly for ladder truck work, throwing ladders, roof ventilation, busting out windows. As you can see, everything's a mess in here because we just had a house fire the other other day, and us and 2 other ladder trucks had to do truck operations at that fire. So it's kind of a mess in here. This is what it looks like. It's not all glory. There's ashes, there's everything on the ground in here. It's not cleaned. It still smells like fire in here, but here's spare masks for people that don't have their own or happen to forget theirs. Flashlights. This is broken, obviously. Tools. When you jump off the truck as a ladder truck guy, you want to have a set of tools or a tool with you to break windows, to force doors. So yeah, this is where the masked men sit. In the driver passenger side, where the officer will sit, the officer will run command for that call, that house fire, or run command just for operations for us. The driver is just the driver. I just said the driver is just the driver. The driver actually has a big job especially on a ladder truck. When they get out, they got to chalk the wheels, make sure everything's level. They got to set up the outriggers to balance the ladder in case the ladder has to go up. The driver's job is not easy, to be honest. You'll never catch me driving something this big. It's an acquired taste. This is a huge vehicle. It is not easy to drive. Something this long, when you go to turn, it's not like a tractor trailer. The back does not turn with you. When you turn, this thing does not move. It's a lot more skillful to drive a vehicle like this. So I'll take you over the engine now and we'll check that out. Now this is engine 160. This is a E1 Avenger cab, or a Typhoon cab, sorry. E1 Typhoon cab. This is a nice, compact, sub-sized engine. As you can see, we got 2 pre-connect lines. What this engine serves, it serves as for engine operations, vehicle accidents, tree downs. So we have a lot of tools on here. We're actually speccing out a brand new rescue engine because we have to carry so many tools because we do so many different calls, being right in the middle of everything. So our next vehicle will be much larger than this to carry a lot more tools solely, and we will have more water. Our new vehicle is going to have a 1,000-gallon water tank. This probably has 500, if I could be wrong on that. I don't know the specs on this vehicle, but yeah, so this is our engine. It is 4 in the back, 2 in the front. So this is our newest piece of equipment. This is 160 ATV. This is a Kawasaki Mule. This is our newest vehicle. This is kind of a specialized vehicle. Having this vehicle, this wasn't a cheap vehicle, but having a vehicle like this, you get to do cool things. You get to go in the back of the woods. You get to help police look for people sometimes. You get to help EMS look for people. You get to go in the back of the woods and fight brush fires. This obviously has to be hauled on a trailer by our brush truck to get to the scene. This is a 2 to 3 passenger vehicle. It only goes up to 35 miles an hour. You shouldn't need any faster. ATV 160. We had a brush unit put on the back. This is, like I said, a brush unit. This is for going back in the woods where trucks won't go, where you can fight brush fires. This had to be used a few weeks ago, close to a month ago, for about a 6-acre brush fire. Pickup trucks couldn't get back there because it was a rural area. So this and a couple other ATV companies from other rural areas had to respond out of their district and brought these, because they're specialized type vehicles, to help fight a brush fire. So a little more on this brush unit right here. It is super simple to start. It's about as easy to start as starting a lawnmower. And that has to be easy because of new guys. You're in the backwoods. It could be dark. You don't want to prime the pump, do all this crazy stuff to get this started. There's a couple levers you got to pull. Purge the air, pull the choke, and pull it out, and you're on your way. You pull this booster hose line, it will already be loaded with water, so there's no rolling this or prepping this. You pull it straight out and you head towards the fire. Being this small, don't carry a lot of water, but it's a small unit. This is to hold off for bigger fire units to respond, or if we're taking the backwoods, we can fill up fast in the back by bigger vehicles. So here is Brush 160. This is maybe my favorite vehicle, maybe because I drive it a lot, because at the time it's the only vehicle I'm approved on. It's a Ford Super Duty F450 turned into a fire vehicle, a brush truck. As you can see, Fraser Township 2 VFD. This is identifying unit is Brush 160 because it is a brush truck. It's a heavy brush vehicle. As you can see, siren box. We have what do you call that on there? A wedge, and this just in case. Long tow mirrors so we can pull the other vehicle, the ATV. Two in the front, four in the back, so this will bring heavy manpower if needed. It has some traffic accident stuff on it. This is also used a lot for tree down, so we have chainsaws on here. We have a leaf blower to help blow debris off the road. Just a cool little trick for you if you're a firefighter. Leaf blower will help blow debris off the road. If you come back here, here is the brush unit. This will store water year round, so we are ready to go at all times. As you can see, it has a booster pack. This is the same exact unit as we got on the ATV, except scaled up. So you'll prime the pump and pull a couple levers, switch it to on, and pull the lever a couple times, and you're good to go. Advance towards the fires. You see, we've got a lot of cones. We've got road closed signs. This is our second vehicle to our engine. This is a supplemental vehicle to our engine. They're used hand in hand a lot, so these vehicles interchange with the tools a lot. You'll see a lot of the same tools on the vehicles as you will on the engine. So these are for scene lighting. Pretty much all of our vehicles got this. So Thanks for viewing the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to show you my fire department, how many vehicles we got, what our station looks like. As I said, we're a private department, so it has its ups and downs. We work for everything we got in here, and we're proud of what we got, and we try to stay one together as a family. It's difficult sometimes with officer elections. There's elections once a year, and everyone separates because they want the highest position that they can get, and if they don't get it, they get mad at everyone else. Just a little bit of fire department politics for you. So I hope you enjoyed this tour. This is where I've been. This is where I'll be till further notice. Again, this is Fraser Township 160 in Allegheny County, Pennsylvania. This is Acclaimed Sheepdog. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, this is Brush 160. I usually take us to the Pine Hill, front log cubs. And, I don't use it for fire vehicle, I just use it for my personal